Squirtle. I'm dying. I'm dying. But I'm still alive. Hello, it's been a minute. I'm gonna apologize just in advance because I might be a little lower energy than was normal for tonight because I'm still not feeling 100%, but I'm feeling better than I have in the past week or so. Cause I don't know, I still don't know what happened, but your boy got like really sick. It was especially bad like last weekend. No, the weekend just passed. Yeah, I'm still a little stuffy. Like I don't know what it is, but like the cough and like congestion part of it just are not going away. I don't have a fever anymore. And that part's kind of addressed itself, but yeah, I'm still kind of just a little clogged up. So, but we persevere, and excuse me. And honestly, I've been like out of the saddle long enough. I want to hop back in, even if it's just like a little thing. So, I probably will. Excuse me. I probably will not go for super long tonight. Like, probably just a couple quick cleaning jobs. Like, probably just for a couple hours, and then I'll probably just end without worrying about raiding. Is kind of my current plan. But I do want to kind of get back in the saddle this week. Because well, it's been over a week since I last streamed, and I don't feel good about that. Because I actually do enjoy streaming, even if I do just talk like a lunatic to myself sometimes. But also, I do want to try and get in the habit of what my new streaming schedule is likely going to have to be. Because the funny thing about next week is I start a new job. I had a new job, and now I have another new job that is actually the job I would prefer, so hopefully this will be the last new job for the foreseeable future. But it is a hybrid job, meaning that I will actually be in the office 2 days out of the week, and as a result, I probably won't be streaming on Tuesdays and Wednesdays anymore because of that. Yeah, pretty much. I pretty much went from hearing like nothing to like everyone and their mother under the sun wanting to hire me, which is a good problem to have, but it's still kind of like, oh well, huh. But yeah, so as a result, probably what's gonna happen is I do still want to try to stream 4 days a week. Saturdays are still gonna be kind of like my me day, where I kind of like do what I want. So. Probably no streams on Saturdays, barring special exceptions that may or may not come up. But my current thought is I'm probably going to do the whole Sunday, Monday, then Thursday, Friday thing. Just break up a little bit. Do the beginning of the week and the later part of the week, and then that way I don't have to like stress the extra stuff on the days I have to actually go into the office. So I do want to kind of try and get in that habit this week starting today. So Monday streams might become more of a common thing, while Thursdays... Honestly, it's going to be weird not like... Because I did kind of like taking Mondays and Thursdays myself, but... Honestly, I don't really realistically think I can like squeak... Like... Well, I probably could stream on Tuesday and Wednesday still, but I feel like since those are the days I go to the office, I would just be overwhelming myself potentially with a lot of stuff, so we're just not going to worry about that. What I can say, though, well, first off, I'm yapping. I might as well clean while I yap. But, yeah, that'll be kind of the plan moving forward. Just because I think it'll be what works best for me. Also, I always forget how loud this game is. Let me... Ooh, yeah, it's pretty loud. Let's, nudge it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. But, yeah. And the reason we're doing Powerwash today, too, is because, again, I figured it'd be kind of a pretty good, just, like, chill one that doesn't require me to worry about a whole lot. And, like I said, I'm still kind of sick. I had to, like, clear my throat and stuff on occasion. I do have the occasional coughing fit. So I may, if I need to, like, step away or mute, I feel like it's kind of an easy game to do that with. So. But again, I miss being in the saddle. So I kind of wanted to dust a few things off. I got a couple other things I want to work on this week, too, which I'm hoping I can kind of... I want to today, but I had a little too much going on today, so I'm kind of hoping I can kind of work on a few things throughout the week. So just say at my home workspace, because I did get all, well, I don't know about all my work equipment, but the bulk of my work equipment. Oh, turn it on. Ew, cement mixers do that, don't they? But I want to set up my workspace from home as much as possible. So, oh, this is really caked on there, huh? Sheesh, sheesh, weesh. Number 6. I think about, like, why is there like a construction site here in the middle of the whoa, I didn't even notice this whole situation going on down here. Can I go in there? No, not really, but I want to know a little bit more about what's going on down there. No Saturdays. Saturdays are like the one day I'm gonna be like off limit from streaming stuff, unless like I haven't like planned something with someone. But if it as far as like a solo venture, no, never on Saturday. That is the one day I kind of put my foot. I think I'm gonna put my foot down on. Is I just like to keep my Saturdays free. It's nice, but yeah, that is kind of current thought. Is Monday, Sunday. Well, you say that, but like if it's gonna be only one episode a week, Gil, it's like that's only like 20, 30 minutes. Like that's not so bad. Like that'd be, even if I were to stream, like that'd be pretty easy to fit in. So. That I'm not too worried about. But I don't know. I am also thinking this Sunday I might do something, but I'm not sure. Because I think I mentioned this a few streams ago. We are creep up on the yeah, that's very true. But we are creeping up on the 1 year mark of when I just kind of popped my head back into streaming. So I think I do want to do something on Sunday, only because Monday will be my first day at the new job. So I'm probably going to be pretty tied up, and I kind of thought about it. But yeah, I'll probably be extremely tied up that day, and when I am done, like, I mean, I'm going to have to go to the office on Tuesday, so I probably can't commit to anything too crazy on Monday. So probably we'll have this Sunday is I think I'll do a longer stream. I think I talked about potentially doing this last time, but I think I'm going to do just, like, an endurance one sitting, like, Banjo-Kazooie run. Which is not as bad as it sounds, because I do know the game reasonably well. Oh wow, this is really caked on there. I probably need something a little bit more, oh yeah. Oh, that's much better. But, maybe I could go, like, green? Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. But, yeah, I'm thinking that's just probably what I'll do. Because that way, like, I definitely I'll be able to squeeze in next Sunday. Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, yeah. But, excuse me, but yeah. That is my current thought process, is we'll probably do just something a little bit longer on Sunday. Nothing too crazy, because I haven't had, like, with all the job stuff, I haven't had a chance to, like, plan what I'd like to. Or play anything big, so to speak, but at the very least, I'd like to do something. And, well, I haven't really done Banjo-Kazooie in a minute, so... Not on this channel, anyway. Not under this guise. So, I figured that'd be pretty good to do. A text message... I'm gonna be honest, Gil. I kind of stopped paying attention to those. I don't even know if I can read that anymore. Yeah, I think it's gone. I was not paying attention. I was too busy yapping. Again, I'm a little out of it still, so I might not be as attentive as usual. Again, that's why we're playing this, because it's a pretty good shut my brain off and not pay attention kind of game. Because I definitely am not mentally there for Yakuza story, because next time we're going to play Yakuza, I did want to focus on story. But I would like to make sure I'm, like, kind of mentally aware of what's going on and able to, like, comprehend and process whatever happens to Kiryu this time. In a similar situation with a lot of other stuff. Well, in a similar situation with Dark Souls, because you do kind of have to pitch in for Dark Souls. Like, yeah, I know the game pretty well, but you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's try that. Let's try yellow. Let's see. Yeah, that's punching some holes in things. I forget, did I ever get the, I did get the soap nozzle. I couldn't remember if I got the soap nozzle for this sucker or not yet, but looks like I did. I don't need to layer on too thick, though. Just enough to kind of get some nice legwork done. But yeah, other than that, though, not a whole lot going on since last stream. Like I said, your boy's just been sick. Just brutally, painfully sick. Not to the point I've been in agonizing pain or suffering or anything, but definitely hasn't been the most fun past couple weeks. Say love you though. That is life. You get sick, you move on. Sometimes you don't get better, but honestly, this is a time where I feel like I have mostly gotten better, so. Oh yeah. No, I honestly, I just hate being sick because, like, it just feels like a waste. Like, I could genuinely be utilizing the time to, like, try to figure out something productive I could do, or something, instead I just fly around feeling all sick and gross and not being productive, which I hate, but not too much can be done about that. Drives you newts. Newts. Full of newts. Okay, oh yeah, there's a little bit on the underside, I suppose. It's pretty dirty down here. I really need to remember these vehicles have undersides. Real dang dirty down here. Sheesh. Sheesh. You know, I also feel like, considering fuel tanks are pressurized, I don't know if pressure washing a fuel tank is probably the best idea. Again, fictional game, I know, but all the same. I can always suspend my disbelief so much. Oh well, can I get a good... I really can't get the greatest angle of that, There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of okay working my way to the back. Okay, if there is still a little bit of bumper goo, there we go. Yeah, have a good Walker Peking dinner. Oh wow. I'm a little sleepy. Just a little sleepy. A little tired, just a little yawny. Yeah. But yeah. We're just cleaning tonight. Not really a whole lot to talk about, not really a whole lot to do. Just needs a cement mixer, nice and tidy. Oh wow, we're already halfway done with it actually. I was wondering how fast these vehicle ones usually go. When you know what you're cleaning and what you're doing, they go a pretty steady little clip. I'm probably going to go to bed early tonight too. I think I went to bed really early the past few nights too, just because how gross I've been feeling. Because let me tell you, it has not been the smoothest sailing. I remember, like, last Monday was especially bad. Like, I was just in bed, like, all day, just, ugh. because I was having like the uncomfy sweats where it was like it didn't matter how much or how little I was like covered up. Like I was sweating real bad and shaking, and it was just like, ew, not fun. Which I'm glad I'm past that, because that was not a fun evening, but this windshield is pretty, oh, there we go. I was going to say it's pretty resistant to arrest here, but we got it done. Also, I didn't realize this is called a bonnet. Is that just like the... I mean, I'm not a vehicle expert, so I don't know too much, but... That's an odd classification for that particular part of the car. No, excuse me. Yeah, I apologize for any, like, gross full of throat-clearing noises. Okay, we're on the main body of this sucker now, and see. Okay, does not include the back side of the cab for that. Interesting, okay. I guess the nice thing is when we get to like the main part of this sucker, though, we can kind of just have it spin and clean as we go. Oh, that's an interesting part to kind of include as one part of the cleaning thing. The cleaning thing? What am I talking about? The car part. Ugh. You can tell my brain's a little fried tonight. That's okay. Some days are just kind of like that. And that's a-okay. We're gonna soap this sucker up a little bit, too. You know, I can already tell the cement drum's gonna be kind of like the main attraction here today. Alright, working our way to the back side now. Delightful little fuel tank. I mean, I don't know too much about cement mixers, but do they really need like 5 different fuel tanks, actually, now that I think about it? Well, I guess maybe one's for the car, one's for like power this, but I don't really know how that works exactly. I actually missed some very specific spots on that. I don't know how. At least this does wash up pretty easily with the yellow, which is good. Because I was a little worried for a little bit I was going to like really pinpoint wash this with the smaller nozzles. But it looks like we're not that unlucky today. This back part of the cement screw is definitely taking a little bit of extra oomph though, which I'm not gonna be too objectively upset about, because I mean at the end of the day this is work and you get paid to work, right? Like because that's kind of the whole point of a job, right? It's like I do hear people get like really upset when they have to like work hard at their job sometimes, and it's kind of like on the one hand I do get it, but by the same token also remember this is why you're paid, right? Like because that was like at like intermediary job I just left is there are people in there who are just like I can't handle all this physical labor, they're too much, they don't even give us any breaks, and it's like, well, it's a job. That's typical fare for a job. Like, I get it. It's nice to take rest, especially when you're doing a lot of physical labor, but also, you know, that's the whole reason you're getting paid. And if they don't have anything for you to do, then why pay you, right? Like, it's a very slippery slope. Because as nice as, like, not having anything to do might seem sometimes... Oh, really? Why does it keep doing the ad breaks? Okay, well, I have kind of decided, partially because I'm feeling lazy, I'm probably not going to pause for ad breaks while we're doing Power Wash anymore, only because it's not like there's anything that's really being missed. It's just like, I mean, it's Power Wash. Like, what are you going to miss? Like, you're not going to miss any massive, crazy story developments or anything like that. It's just like, I think we got all these. I can maybe get the underside of this, yeah. It's a little awkward to clean because of how thin it is. Let me just sit up in my chair. I'm already starting to shrimp a little bit, and we don't like that. Ooh, that's washed up real nice, though. Nice and clean. Oh, I didn't realize there was a gap there. Interesting. Sometimes interesting how, like, how dirty everything is can kind of really throw off your perception of what is and isn't clean, or even what is or isn't an object. Ugh. Come on, doesn't seem like there's a whole lot left to you. It's mostly kind of this part. It is not a terrible angle to get this part either. Yeah, maybe it could be a better angle, but we'll make this work. Oh, that license plate is being very, very, very finicky, though. There we go. Took some doing, but we did it go back. Okay. That worked. Oh, wait, I didn't finish this? I could have sworn I did. Huh. There we go. There we go. I've been paying too much. Well, Brisket, I hope you're having a good day. Oh, God. Okay. How do I actually might refund that one. Cause I don't know how do I refund? Oh, God. Because I know for a fact my throat will not be able to handle that tonight. I know for a fact, and I'm sorry. Oh, God. Okay. let's see. Oh god, there's nothing for refunding points. Okay, oh lord. I want to give you those points back, though, because, yeah, there is no chance I'm going to be able to do that tonight. I hope you're doing good, though, Brisket, but, yeah, oh god. Even just, like, thinking about doing it is immediately making my throat just ache. How do I... Surely there's something. Of course, Gil is, like, gone right now, so I can't request guidance. I'll figure out how to get your points back, Brisket, but yeah, tonight, or we can hold on to that for another day, but yeah, for tonight, my throat is just not, it's not gonna, and I'm not gonna do that to myself tonight, I'm sorry. Let me actually even see if I can disable that for now. No, I think a lot of people would like. Oh wait, can I? Oh, never mind. I figured out how to refund your points. There we go. There we go. You should have those back now. Okay. Turns out in trying to figure out how to do something, I learned something. Who'da thunk? But yeah, now I'm done having that crisis. I hope you're having a good evening. My throat is still shot from being ill, though, so... Huh. Ugh. Ooh. Actually, oh yeah, this will definitely be a short one then. I'm actually, no, I'm not doing too bad, but I can definitely kind of tell, like, I probably don't want to sit at my computer for too super late tonight, so. All the same. Getting under these, I kind of wish I could move this thing a little bit, because I feel that would make you some better angles on the wheels, for the tires rather, but... Oh, man. Oh. Back in the saddle indeed. I wonder what this is about. Let's see. It's what is that? A chute extension? Oh, it's probably to extend that if you need it. Okay, never mind. I was like wondering what's the point of that, but I think I answered my own question pretty handily, but once I actually observed my surroundings. Yeah, at least this side's much easier to clean. Alright, looks like the main thing we have left is just the big ol' cement mixing barrel. And that's gonna count for quite a bit. Oh, is that gonna count for quite a bit? Oh, wow. Why did I get so tired all of a sudden? I mean, I've been up since 7 a.m., so that'll probably be a factor, but I still feel I shouldn't be this tired. And again, being sick does do that to you. Your body does get a little worn out, but... Ugh, all the gross grime. Actually, can I climb that? Oh, I can. Okay, that makes sense. It makes sense that a natural ladder you can still... Well, I guess I can't really call it a natural ladder, but... Oh, it's still... Oh, excuse me. It still works. Oh, does it still work? Oh. I might actually didn't mean for a moment. I feel another little coughing fit coming on. Or maybe not. It seems to be going away now, but we'll find out. Oh, we'll find out. We will. Actually, can I get away with going green? I can go green here. Look at all that grossness. Actually, I might as well just kind of... Just because why not? That's going to be a big endeavor anyway. Oh, that's interesting. I can stand on it and I don't move with it. We're not going to think too deeply about that, but that is a little funny to me. Actually, yeah, let's get this platform. Let's get this little ladder bit taken care of, because that's going to bother me if I don't finish it. Also, the green isn't quite doing the job I want to, so yeah, we're going back to yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. No, what's that one SpongeBob remix? Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formioli. That was a good remix. I should listen to that again. It's like that and like Making Bacon Pancakes from Adventure Time with New York. Those are just both very like joyous little experiences. Man, I will say, I do kind of hate getting sick now in my adult life, though, because, dear God, getting sick really kicks your ass at, like, a lot more than when you were younger. So I miss the days when I would be sick for, like, maybe a day, and then I could just bounce back from that immediately, and now it's just kind of like, ugh, back in my day. Oh, really? That's a separate... Oh, okay. Kind of getting there, then. The cement drum sure is dirty, though. Yeah, we got hit from like so many different angles, too. Yikes. Actually, let's stop it for a little bit so we can kind of get a better bead on things. I can probably get in there, right? Maybe if I like actually position myself appropriately. There we go. Now that's pod racing. Oof. This may actually even be a short one tonight. Much as I want to be back in the South tonight, I kind of... Well, I should probably drink water. That might help, actually. Ugh. 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 Yeah. It kills me, too, because I even did try to take a nap earlier, and that just didn't happen. You know that thing you do where, like, you try to take a nap and you lie down because you're really tired, and then, like, 20 minutes later you're fine. You're just wide awake. You're questioning why you thought you had to take a nap to begin with, because that was kind of what happened for me earlier. Which is just as well, because, I mean, honestly, you know, the job I'm going to be working again, I'm not going to have as much freedom to nap as I have had, so that's fine. I need to break the habit anyway, but... Oh, dear Lord. This is this ladder being here is nice enough too. Gives you a decent enough angle on parts of the cement drum. Oh, that's the interior of that, yeah. 3% left. I should probably get the lower parts of the truck bed too. There we go. I should probably get this turning again here soon too. Let's see if we can get back on top. Probably a few spots on top we can clean up a bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely cool spots up here. Up on high. Good air up high, you know. You can reach the summit and have yourself a nice cozy little clean session. Everything will be fine. Man, I actually kind of this is a little bit of a scared mess on this side. Actually, how did I let this happen? Yikes! Big yikes, actually. The nice thing is once this cement drum is clean, there won't be a whole lot left to tie up on this sucker, which I do not mind. Oh, okay. Oh god, the cement drum is one of the last 3 things left to clean. Somehow unsurprising, because that's a lot. Drum ring support. What the heck is a drum ring support? Wait, hold on. A part of this? Oh, it must be. Maybe? What would oh wait, is it part of this? Maybe not. Well, I'm impatient. Aha! But it's up top now. Okay, we wait for it to come back around. Oh, there are little tiny bits here and there. We can, oh, there we go. That's the big part. That's the worst of it. There we go. Drum ring support. Oh. Let's see if we can get a better angle here. What exactly? Oh, I see. Okay. It's like the outer tube. Oh, I guess it is good we kept it spinning then. There we go. Perfect time to have a coughing fit. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, what else we got? A farm. We're going to the farm? We're gonna have ourselves a hootenanny. We're going back to the farm. You know, it's funny. I started streaming Stardew because I wasn't feeling it anymore. I'm kind of getting an itch. I kind of want to play another... I don't know if I want to go back to Stardew again, but I do want to play another farming sim, I think. I say that knowing full well I still need to finish Dark Souls and Yakuza, but... I'm getting that itch. Oh, okay, that is also a nice touch, by the way. I do appreciate all the hay mixed in with all this during Grime, because that is definitely a very barn thing, right? It seems to be washing, well, not washing off all that easily, but easily enough. Actually, can I buy more attachments for a funny little... Let's see, which one were we working on? I believe we're on... I'm working with this one. What we're missing is that nozzle. But we're almost on to the Prima Vista 3000 though. Well, we might as well work our way back. Make a nice presentable farmhouse for anyone who may or may not be coming by. Actually, can we go inside? Doesn't look like it. A big old farmhouse cleaning job. Also, I heard animals. Oh god, another gnome. What are you doing over here, you little rapscallion? You come over here and join us. Oh, and there's a silo in the back. You can chill in the car. Oh, those are cows. Okay. Nah, it's fine. Hey, buddy. I don't see cows. I hear cows, but I don't see no cows. Them they're invisible cows. It'll never stop being satisfying to see how nicely windows and stuff clean up, though. Like, oh, look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Right there. Look at these little side supports, too. Looking pretty good. What this is? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say it looked like it was about done, but I guess not. I guess I don't know nothing. Nothing about cleaning no farm. I do always kind of wonder too, because farms are usually made out of like wood, or barn houses. I do know they're like a weird thing where like a lot of people in I think it's like mostly Texas I've seen it, where like there are these things called barn dominiums. And I guess it's like they take a barn, but they like kind of repurpose a part of it. Not the whole thing is a weird part about it is it's always only a part of it that they repurpose into a living space. And that's so weird part of it is it's just like it's just a partial change. They never go all in. Like, usually it might be, like, the upper level of the barn, or there might be, like, a room at the corner of the barn they add in or something, but it's never, like, a full-blown, like, complete change. I do know a lot of insurance companies hate insuring barn dominiums, I can tell you that much. Apparently it just creates a lot of gray areas between, like, being a housing space and having farming use, and a lot of companies kind of hate that. I honestly wonder why they even have that name, like barn dominium. It sounds kind of a little goofy, if you ask me, but then again, I know the housing market is a little rough, so I'm sure there's probably people trying to make do with what they have. But still, barn dominium. It's a peculiar little prospect, but another thing that's thinking about cleaning this barn house is it's gonna start to feel pretty repetitive the more we clean it up, I feel. Actually what I could do, because I do know I have the option to sell stuff. Oh, I can sell it in one fell. Oh wait, no, this is the one I actually want to keep. That's right, this is the floor cleaner. That's the one we keep. This one, however, okay, that's pretty handy actually. So we could maybe actually jump straight up to the Prima Vista here. Yeah, okay, this is an upgrade path I'm actually a little okay with. Alright, yeah, that seems to clean a little bit better, actually. Yeah, not like drastically, but a little bit better. Okay, actually not that much better, actually. I think that's just the initial placebo effect we were having, but that's okay. Oof. The barn house is going to take some doing. Actually, what other options do we have? We could do try the Urban Max. Oh, I see. It's like the stronger one. I see. That's where the difference is coming from. Okay, yeah, this definitely feels better. Okay. Look at me utilizing the funny game mechanics to adjust my toolkit. Oh, yeah, this is like night and day better. Dear Lord. This is alright. Just right out the gate, this feels nice. Can we get away? Okay, not quite get away with going white, but that's okay. This is still a pretty good feeling. Like, oh, this is pod racing. Yeah, this feels so smooth. I love smooth cleaning jobs. Is nearly done. Ugh. Oh, yeah, my throat. I don't think my throat is appreciative of all the yapping. That's okay though. We can probably just, like I said, short one nice. We'll probably just clean this little barn and move about our business for the evening. Also, I am glad I drank water, because, dear Lord, that did help my lightheadedness quite a bit, but I can already feel it coming back on again, so. Ugh. But, well, again, I want to be back in the saddle. We'll go as long as I feel I can get away with it. I think at worst I have maybe another hour left in me, though. And that's at worst. Okay, we'll be moving onto the roof soon enough, I feel, but should grab this ladder just to kind of get the top of the door. Yeah, that is. It does. I mean, I guess it would be a much larger level if we could do that, but it does feel a little disappointing we can't just like go inside the barn. I feel that'd be kind of a fun one, right? Like, it's just slide the doors around, go in and out of the barn. Or who knows, maybe there is a level like that later, and I just don't know yet. I think it's giving me a lot of power washing content, at least, so. We can probably shift you over for better vantage on a few of these. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It's a thing of beauty, it is. We'll have to get used to not having, like, as many attachments for a little bit. Which is fine, I feel. But I have got a little spoiled by having multiple little toys, so... to live a life of no toys for a little bit. Hello, Dora. I hope you're having a good evening. Even if I did watch you mercilessly beat a poor defenseless old woman who clearly did nothing wrong earlier. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. Oh yeah, by the way, I actually was lurking a little bit earlier. I should do my due diligence and, how do I do this again? Because I'm actually going to shout you out because if you don't watch Tora, well, why not? She scammed you. I mean, I don't know. You say scam investment, but yeah, Toro's actually has been going through Hollow Knight, and I've been kind of lurking here and there. So, if you don't watch Tora, why not? Just click that. Just click a little link and remedy that. Yeah, of course. I've been enjoying hanging out on your stream when I got the opportunity to. Even if I have been like horribly mind-bendingly ill, but you know, that's just kind of how life goes. And I do want to do my due diligence and shout folks out more. Lord. How's the sickness doing? Oh, we're doing what we can, but yeah. I at least don't feel like crawling in bed and just sleeping all night, so that's always a plus. I think I was saying this earlier, like, it's always when you get older that, like, being sick really kind of, like, starts to kick you in the face. It's like, I miss the days where I was like, back in my day, I miss when I was a young, spry whippersnapper and I could just shake it off in one day. But I do genuinely miss that, like, just being able to, like, lie down, get up, and just, like, okay, one day later, I'm over it. But, you know. It's okay, though. I can definitely already tell I'm through the worst of it. Because last Monday was just, brutal. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a lamp there. It was so dirty. Ugh. Ugh. Clean that sucker up. Where's my ladder? I should grab my ladder. The trust you. Oh, I forgot I had to clean the silo. Oh, that's gonna be an endeavor. Oh well, this is what we signed up for. Yeah, I'm hoping not to, because children are often known to spread the plague because, you know, they're children and they don't know the proper hygiene, but also they underestimate how bad they can make other people feel by spreading said illness. So fingers crossed for you, Chief. But, it's okay. I'm sure I'll be fine, maybe. If it's not, I don't know if I want to say I'll be fine, because then if you do get sick, then you can kind of blame me for it, and that will be, you know, then I'm kind of a guilty party too, and then I'll just feel terrible. So, I don't know if I can commit to that, to saying it'll be fine, but I'm hoping it'll be fine. That's kind of the main disparity, the difference. I can speak. I promise you I can speak, that English is a language. Blaming, no, that's what I'm saying not to do. Just doing your job as a mod. It's okay, Gil. Gil, I will always tell you, you do whatever you need to do. You need to walk that dog, you walk that dog. You need to go get that food, you get that food. You need to take care of yourself, and I encourage anyone to take care of themselves first and foremost rather than being here. Man, you ever have like a meal so good you wish you could like re-eat it? Because that's kind of what I had for dinner tonight. Is I had just like, mm, bacon wrapped peppers that I made, and those are really good. Although now I'm kind of thinking about that like one SpongeBob clip where like it's like King Poseidon or Triton or whatever they call him in SpongeBob, where he's just like, this Krabby Patty was so good I want to eat it a second time. And yes, I will. He just like spits up the whole patty, eats it again. Lemon pasta. Like lemon sauce or butter? Ooh. That could be pretty good. Wait, you like grandpas, don't you, Squidward? I think that's what I've been saying to you lately. No, I will not add context to that. Ooh. You know, it's funny because people will like dunk on lemons, but you can make some real good lemon sauce, real good butter. Like, honestly, adding lemon juice to a lot of things just really just, It's a nice little kick and bite. Okay, I think we're gonna need you, actually. I think there's a job for... Okay, it's a little too close apparently. Now, well, it's not ideal, but hopefully it'll get the job done. I'm gonna get this a little bit done here before we go on yonder. That's what I'm saying, girl. Like, what? Like, one of my guilty pleasures is like lemon bars, and I'm not talking like, you know, like the bread stuff. I'm talking like where it's kind of like that, like little like meringue, like kind of like thing. Mini corn dogs that are made chicken instead of pork. Ooh, chicken corn dogs. Shouldn't surprise me, but oh, get that gunk out of here. Wait, now we're in Pumpton. We can't draw water from the Kalakalama River. That's a mouthful. Actually, can't buy any more attachments yet, or am I still broke? Where are you? Urban... You're the one I'm using. Nothing really. We're gonna be living like this for a little bit. Oh, hello. Wait. I don't think that's supposed to... It's probably fine. It's probably fine. It's okay. We'll just write it off as a tax expense. It'll be fine. It'll be, well, okay, we should probably get a little bit off the bottom here. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need to worry about this. This is totally how it works. This is how physics work, right? It's fine. It's fine. It really doesn't feel fine, but it's fine. It might not feel fine, but it's fine. I just need to keep telling myself I'm not that enough, and I will that into existence. No, it's fine. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. It's fine. It's A-okay, everybody. Actually, I feel I probably will have to move this in order to fully clean that, actually. Yeah, because I can't really get a good angle on this other side. Oh well. It's fine. The letter fine, even. I do wish I had just a little bit more reach in my nozzle, though. Just a little bit more reach, but that's okay. Okay, I do like the little hay detail. Like how it's not just covered in ash, it's got like a little bit of hay. Oh, I didn't even notice a little window over there. Hello. This is one of them liar barn dominiums. I'm already not looking forward to cleaning that, by the way. That I can already tell is going to be an endeavor, but... ooh, okay, yeah, there we go. That's an angle. I know, this kind of reminds me of a thing I did back when I lived in Florida, where I actually had to help, like, take a... how do I word this? Take a barn up... Not take a barn apart. This game is very relaxing. Oh yeah, this is like my go-to, like when my like head is empty and I'm feeling tired and I don't want to think. Like this is just perfect for that. Just shut your brain off and clean.
Damn, I must be a genius.
I don't know if that was genius-worthy, Gil, but I appreciate it. Nah, it's a good one though. But what was I yammering about? Oh right, Florida, the Florida Man arc. That's right, because I was in fact a Florida man for a period of time. But yeah, back when I lived in Florida, there was one time where I did kind of volunteer to help, not take a barn apart, but basically remove all its decorations. Basically like a friend of my ex's, like family or something. I forget like the specifics of it. Okay, first off, Port Sarim is not in Florida. Port Sarim is part of the Kandaren/Misthalin continent in RuneScape. You need to learn your geography, Gil, because that is not a part of Florida. So anyway, now we get to listen to the entirety of Sea Shanty 2, so thank you for that, Gil. Why did I think that would be a good idea to make that redeem? Like, it happens so rarely, yes, but... Dear God. Oh well. My cross to bear. I mean, I do like Sea Shanty, that's true. But it also makes my head even emptier than it already is, so whenever I hear Sea Shanty, my brain just like, I can just feel getting smoother with each passing note. No. I'm not doing this, by the way. I'm just, my hands are off the keyboard. This is just my life at the moment. Okay. I was a little scared for a second. Alright, yeah, we're gonna move you a little bit, a little clean over there. Yes, he earns to dance. Speaking of dancing, this has nothing to do with dancing, what I'm about to bring up. The only reason I bring this up is, I don't know why it just randomly occurred to me again. Have you ever just, like, randomly gotten something on YouTube recommended to you? You don't watch it, but then all of a sudden you're seeing it everywhere? Because, that's been happening to me recently with the 1996 film Dragonheart. Which, if you don't know Dragonheart, it's kind of like a goofy, like, campy movie. About a man who is dying, so a dragon gives him half his heart. Well, that's like a Cliff Notes version of it. There's more to it, but that's like kind of that's kind of what kicks off the movie's events. Yeah, but it's like weird because like it came out of nowhere. Like I just saw like a Dragonheart clip recommended me on YouTube, and I was like, oh, that was a cute movie. And now it's just like everywhere I go, like every time I open up YouTube, it's just like Dragonheart, and I'm just like, dude, I didn't even watch the video. Calm down. I should consider doing that though, because yeah, YouTube recommendations are kind of like a, oh god, I thought I could make that, I couldn't. Are kind of a fickle beast, so. The cover, yeah, it's a cute little movie. It's very campy. If you like hearing Sean Connery be a dragon, you'll definitely hear Sean Connery as a dragon, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's a cute little movie. Yeah. Hey, don't worry about it. Listen, sometimes they get a little silly, okay? Like, listen, the dragon, people might die and get burned and stuff, but yeah, no. Dragons just get a little silly, you know? Dragons get a little silly, kings get a little silly. Your father's name is Walter. That's a plot point. Your father was Walter, I think is like how the line goes. Like the most like average name, like your father was Walter, you say. You knew my father? Yes, his name is Walter. Oh my god, the dragon knew my father, Walter. But it does have some like sweetness to it. I do know it got like kind of roasted at the time a little bit for what it was, but I mean honestly, if you just want like a fun campy movie about a dragon and a dragon slayer befriending each other, you can't go wrong. Okay, dear lord, I'm missing so many tiny little pockets of gunk and goo all over this wall. Yeah, it definitely wasn't the happiest film. That I will concede. Maybe I should actually rewatch that. It's been a while. The details of Dragonheart are a little hazy to me. All I really distinctly remember about is Sean Connery as the voice as a dragon. And Sean Connery has a very, very nice voice. I'll give it him that. Like he's just a very pleasant guy to listen to. Oh, I'm sure you can, Gil. Listen, when you hyperfixate on something, like I know you can like yap about it. Like ad infinitum. I think the main reason I remember Dragonheart from when like I was younger so much is I remember there was like a toy line of like multiple dragons, even though there was only one actual dragon in the movie, if I remember right. But they had like toys of other dragons. And I don't know why I remember that specifically. I do remember my dad wouldn't let me watch Dragonheart for some reason. Oh, secret dragons. Oh, they did the Aragon thing, where, like, it started with there being like, oh, you found the last dragon, Aragon, and then there were more dragons, I think. I think that's how it went. I don't know, I haven't read Aragon forever. I remember there was, like, a really long gap between the first Aragon book and the one afterwards, but... Oh, man. Randomly going down the dragon pipeline tonight, I guess. What even sparked that? I think it was just like an intrusive thought. Okay, well, we nearly got the ground area of the barn done at least, so... Oh, wait, hold on. I saw some, missing something up there still. Oh, God, good lord. Okay, fine. Where were we? Oh, so, oh, I see. Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, it probably could be a little bit more meticulous with my cleaning, but... You know... Yeah, I guess compared to, like, you know, Predator, where people actually lose their heads, probably a little tamer, I would say, yeah. Then again, I was also around the same age my dad made me watch Alien for the first time, so, you know. I probably could have handled Dragonheart at that age. because I had a very, very, very early introduction to the Alien movie. I will distinctly remember. I distinctly remember that. I distinctly remember like marathoning Alien and Aliens in in elementary school. Oh, they do. Oh, it has that kind of stuff. I see. How do I not remember that? Maybe I should rewatch Dragonheart. Like, I feel there's a lot of stuff about I just do not remember. Because everything I remember that movie is just like the goofier stuff of like Sean Connery Dragon just being a silly little guy and pretending to be like slain left and right. The classic Evil Dead. That's another good one. It's funny because like Bruce Campbell is not a serious character by any means, but those movies definitely do go to some pretty serious places. All right, I can. All right, I can. Yes. I can. Yes. Let's yes, everybody. Let's yes. I forget we have this. No, not lower. There we go. There we go. Now we're pod racing. Oh yeah, the Evil Dead video games. I never played those. I wonder if there would be a way to do that. I should look at like virtual console stuff for the Switch more, because I know there's a lot of stuff slowly kind of filling out now. Right, yeah. I remember there's like a lot of like layers to like him being around still. Man. I do kind of miss like mystical dragon media where it's not just like you won. What did you win? Oh, that resets it. That's a little... Yeah, we can talk about it at some point and watch it. That'd be pretty nice on me, thanks. Lord knows that, I mean, hell, like I said earlier, like, we're only going to be watching, like, Fate for, like, 20-30 minutes every week, so... might as well fill in the gap some other way at some point. Oh, man. I also need to research, like, good, like, scary movies at some point, just for reference material. Because I've still been my writing arc, and part of my writing arc now is I need to, like... I think I actually do want to include, like, actual scary movie reference stuff in what I'm doing, so... that might be fun to include in the writing, is just, like, actually, like, reference and know what I'm talking about. Why are you just lying this on the ground like a lunatic? What is wrong with you? No, okay, we're going to put it... okay, there. Nice and out of the way. We can help with that, too. Oh, don't worry. That one I already have an idea of where I'm looking. I'm already cooking a few things. It's just a matter of like rewatching and re-experience a few things to kind of fill my knowledge again. Share my knowledge. Okay, let's see. Oh, Roy, almost at the 40% mark. Share my knowledge. So she like starts saying a Brooklyn accent. Hey, share my knowledge. Hey, get over here. Share my knowledge. Everybody hold hands. Let's turn Nahida into like a Brooklyn gangster for some reason. I don't know. A new job. Dear God. What do you want me to do? Where do I look at my jobs? I don't remember where I look at jobs. Oh, here. We can go to Stonehenge? Dear God. We can go to Stonehenge. They put Stonehenge in Powerwash 2. Oh my God. We can go to Letnet. What the heck? Why does this place have a Stonehenge? I mean, I'm not complaining. Stonehenge is kind of a fun little thing that exists, but why? Why not? I don't know. I mean, it might be fine. I mean, the Stonehenge is like exposed to elements. It's not like they're like actively trying to. Well, I don't know. Maybe they are actively trying to preserve it. I don't know the history or upkeep that goes behind Stonehenge. I don't even know if it has any upkeep or if they just kind of leave it be and as like a tourist thing. These sort of things I don't often think about is like when you have like natural landmarks and stuff like that. Is there ever any, like kind of like upkeep? Like, because I'm sure they probably like have security posted there to keep people from vandalizing it or something. But like say like someone like graffitis like one of the rocks at Stonehenge, right? Do they have to like go clean it up, or how exactly do they deal with that, right? Like, that's not something you really think about too often, because there probably has to be like some like kid out there who got the idea to like they do have to clean it up. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, this is awkward. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I know they do, like, usually have, like, security and stuff posted there to keep people from vandalizing it. That much I do know for a fact. But yeah, it's interesting to think about, because you don't really... That's also the funny thing about Stonehenge, too, by the way, is no one knows why it's even there. It's just kind of there. And that's still so funny to me. It's like there's not even like a record. No one left any notes or a book. Maybe that was one of the things I was lost in the like burning of the Library of Alexandria. Is like maybe they had the answer to Stonehenge. Man, I missed so much on this front barn door. Never mind. Oh, really? Oh, I see it. Okay. A little bit down there. Okay, we can actually probably angle this a little bit. We'll get you out of the way. Game theory. We all know the real reason they left Stonehenge there is so that the hit band Ylvis could make their classic single regarding Stonehenge. That's the real reason. Because if they ever remove Stonehenge, then that song won't make any sense, and we can't have that. Let's see. Just missing little smatterings along the top. And we just, can I afford more reach? Not quite yet. Soon, but not quite yet. Honestly, I could probably grab you. Well, I don't know if you'll reach. Let's see. Not kinda. We can make it work, but it'll be a little weird. Yeah, they just went back in the past, like, 2,000 years or something, and whenever Stonehenge was made. I should sing that if we do karaoke again at Off-Kai this year. I hope, like, even if, like, not as a group, I do, like, or, like, the group we had last year, I do want to do karaoke at Off-Kai again this year. I should start chatting with folks about that. Because that was a lot of fun. Let's see. Okay, I see. This is not a great angle for that, actually. It was a good enough angle, though, it turns out. Let's see. I see a little down the door still. A little in the window we're missing still. Where? Oh my god, I hear chimkins. Aha, there. Alright, don't see anything else. I think we're good to move on to the roof, though. Yeah, I think it's time we shift our focus up above. Oh, wait, I see a little bit of, I think. Aha, yep, a little bit up top I didn't get. Or can I get from here? Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Right, that was a story I was talking about. So I wasn't really taking down a barn, but basically it was like kind of a big, oh god, okay, so yeah, this is back during my Florida years, but, yeah, it wasn't like a friend of my ex, but it was like a family friend of my ex's family that, like, they basically had hosted like a huge event and they needed help, like, basically kind of undecorating a barn. And it was a pretty big barn, like, actually probably bigger than this. Like, I would say, like, probably about, like, twice the size of this barn to scale. And it was, like, an endeavor. Like, we had, like, ladders. We were, like, crawling all over the roof and stuff. I learned what a fascia was, by which I mean I remember there's a part of the roof called a fascia. I don't remember specifically what part of the roof is the fascia. So, that was an experience. And I just remember, like, crawling over that roof was, like, insane, too. Because, like, you really... first off, like, climbing around the roof is terrifying because it's very steep. We did have appropriate safety equipment. Like, we were, like, tethered to stuff. But, oh, God. I should be able to climb, maybe? Okay, well, you kind of let me climb, but you don't. Why do you let me climb, but also not? Why are you like that? Oh, well. This might be fine, though. Yeah, we can make that. Perfect. But, yeah, we were, like, properly tethered and all that good stuff. So we were using, like, appropriate safety equipment so no one, like, fell or hurt themselves, but it was still, like, wild, just, like... Because we had to, like, get on the roof and take down a bunch of banners and streamers kind of hanging from parts of the, like, the interior. It was crazy. Not something I wouldn't be opposed to doing again someday, perhaps, but... Also, we do have an ad break coming up in a few minutes, which, as per usual, we do run that 3-minute ad break to disable pre-rolls on the channel. Since this isn't like a really story-driven game, though, I'm probably not gonna like go on break while it runs just for today, because I've kind of found why am I taking the long way? What is wrong with me? So I'll probably just keep watching because it's not like there's gonna be like any story or lore. But all the same, if you don't want to deal with the ads, like definitely just take this opportunity to get up and stretch and walk and, you know, do what you gotta. Because it can be a little tiring sitting at your screen all day, and it's good to stretch your body and your limbs and your back and I don't know what else can you stretch. You can stretch out that like you stretch some food into your mouth. I keep falling off the roof like a fool. You should take a moment to take care of yourself, too. No worries. Ugh, you hear that? Your boy's been hydrating. Okay, can I do like a little detail that like you can kind of tell there are like a bunch of leaves kind of caked into the dirt, which is a little gross too, actually, because when leaves kind of become part of like the gooey goop roof stuff, then you kind of know they've gotten heavily rotten, but it's still a nice little detail. Oh God! Oh God! Where am I? Okay. You know, there probably is like a much better way to clean the rooftop, but that would not involve me wandering off the top of the roof 90 plus times, but you know. I have never been one for the easy way out. Ugh. Yeah, I definitely also kind of go back to an earlier idea, because I'm still thinking about like Sunday, because again, that'll be the whole 1 year thing. The funny Sunday, 1 year of returning of streaming. So, I don't know, should I do something beyond just like doing an endurance stream of Banjo, because I don't know, like, I guess I don't have to do a big thing, but I feel like I should, right? That could just make it a me day kind of thing, but I haven't really had a chance to prepare anything. Like, I actually was thinking of preparing something, but then, you know, the plague hit me. And that kind of threw a wrench in a lot of the things I was going to get ready. Yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of thinking that, because I do love Banjo, and I am overdue for my, like, yearly binge of Banjo, so I could probably do my classic Banjo in one sitting stream. Well, I say classic in one sitting, but this will be the first time I did it, so I know I'm capable of doing it, though. Is the thing. I also do want it to be a prelude for something for next year, too, though, is also a part of it. I think really, like, my only, like, gripe with it is I do kind of wish I could do it on the 16th, because there actually are a couple other things I know other people are doing on the 15th, and I do feel a little bad, because I worry I don't want to detract from those, either. So, but I do want to do something. And I can always, like, raid into someone else's, like, big event thing, so. But it's still kind of like, yeah, I could definitely adjust things. I don't know, I'll think about it. It's not something I'm, like, super stressed about. And really, if I, like, do something for it, it's gonna be more for me, at least this year. That's true, too. I think the other nice thing, too, is, like, now that I'm gonna be, like, working an actual job again, by which I mean I'll actually have, like, disposable income again, I do want to get a lot more stuff kind of working for the channel here soon, too. Because there have been things on my to-do list that I've been wanting to commission and get rolling that I haven't been able to, and I mean, one benefit of, like, knowing, like, half a dozen artists is, well, I say half a dozen, it was really close to, like, two or 3 dozen, is I at least know, like, at any given moment, there'll probably be someone open to do work on something. And obviously I'm going to give it, like, a paycheck or two to kind of get myself, like, situated again before I worry about that, but I feel like this is the year. Like, 2025 was not a great year for you, boy, but I feel like 2026. I do. I also have emotes from a couple of specific artists planned. Is stream chugging? Let me take a look. Well, at the moment, it looks fine. Well, I'll keep an eye on it. Because the bitrate looks fine to me. But I have been having some funny little internet hiccups throughout the day, so it could just be it's not carrying over to my side quite yet. Which is entirely possible. Well, I'm watching that bit right. Oh god. I forgot that I put that ladder there. Well, I did forget I put that ladder there. Wait, I keep running around. Okay, well, what? It's fine. It's you, it's me, no! How dare you? Back from ad break? Welcome back. Again, as per usual, I do apologize for the ad breaks, but alas, they're a necessary evil that we live with on Twitch. At the very least, though, I'll run them just to disable the pre-rolls, because I don't like people having to, like, come in and just immediately get assaulted with ads, because that's just the worst feeling in the world. Ugh. Now, this is a pretty nice looking roof once you clean it up, I'll say that. Got this nice, like, blue, like, steely blue look to it. And clean off the top part, I think that'll kind of help us kind of, like, sequence things apart. And then we can begin on the... You know, honestly, the silo actually might not be as bad as I fear it is, because... I think with the silo, at least, it actually, now that I think about it, it's probably not that bad, because I think it's, like, reminding me of that, that one, like, building at the firehouse in Powerwash 1. That was kind of awful, because it had all the little windows and nooks and crannies you had to, like, clean, and the stairs. Oh god, the stairs. That I don't think will be as bad, though, now that I really look at it. That being said, I would very much like to get this roof tidied up before we move on to that. Which we are about there. Oh god. I imagine this game had fall damage. It's a good thing our power wash suit is made of like actual titanium alloy or so. Okay, that was not the button I meant to press. It's fine. We're just not gonna. There we go. There we go. It's all Gucci. Nothing to be worried about, even a little slightest bit. Let's see. Oh, wow, I really... Oh, wait, is this all one unit? Because that would explain why it's not getting much cleaner. Well, there's more gunk. I feel like on the bulk of the dirty stuff off of... Oh, unless it means like the rim below. Oh, yes, it absolutely does. Okay, that explains quite a bit then. Oh, as weird as kind of having me be so meticulous. There we go, and that probably takes to the other side. Not quite, but at least we know how to address this situation now. Any second now. What are we missing here still? Come on. Come on, boy. You can do it. You can do it. How are you still not clean? What am I missing? Well, there's a little bit over here, actually, but... So much grime and debris. thought I was about to take a tumble off the roof again. Sure, I'm glad I didn't, because, boy, howdy, would I have been cranky. I don't know why I'm talking like that, by the way. I think it's a farm game to me. Oh, God. Well, that's just part of the course at this point. Oh, that might be why. There we go. Okay. Actually, could I just... Yeah, that kind of works, sort of. Not really, but... Probably not what the intended purpose of a floor washer, but, I mean, you know, it kind of works. Your internet's chugging. It's the barn. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know. I know my internet, like, got a little funky earlier today. While I was, like, trying to get work stuff taken care of, but... I know you also live, like, not exactly near me, so that whatever it impacted me definitely would have impacted you. Peculiar. Maybe a wire freeze and I literally just ran off the roof. I'm proud of myself. I did it. I cannot parkour to save my life. There we go. Yeah, this is absolutely not how I'm intending to clean this roof, but you know what? It works. It works. It's very silly, but you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it ain't fixed, then break it. You should break everything, even rules. Don't break anything, actually. That's actually a terrible thing. You might destroy someone's property. You might break a favorite toy. You might hurt somebody's feelings. I don't know what I'm talking about. Do I seem like someone who knows what he's talking about? Didn't think so. I don't know. I'm in a mysterious little mood tonight, maybe. Mayhaps. I'm doing the thing I do where I open my mouth and words come out. Well, this is getting... I do kind of wish it was a little bit bigger is my only thing. Yeah, now we're getting to the point where I probably want the sweep in action. Yeah, there we go. Now we can get that proper sweep in action in. No, the ladder's kind of in the way. Just ever so slightly, the ladder is in the way. It looks like I'm missing a bit on that roof. Oh, okay. It's like the interior section. Oh, I see. Okay. Just an ever so slight interior section. Okay. That's looking a lot better. So, yeah, let's get the other side done. Make sure we get under the crevices as well. Then we'll just do the same thing again with the other side. Because this barn is probably the most symmetrical thing I've cleaned in a hot minute in this game. I really love the asymmetry in this particular power wash, but that's okay. Anything? Nope. Okay. I think of what I want to get cooking first, too, once I like start getting some proper paychecks under my belt again. I think I have an idea on one thing for sure. Because I definitely know, like, probably top priority is definitely emos. Because I feel bad that, like, people, like, occasionally sub and, like, I just have nothing to give them. And I know it's supposed to be like, oh, we're supporting streamer and we don't need anything return. But I still feel guilty. Also, having emotes is fun, too. Oh, God. The roof. You know, I probably could make this a lot easier by just moving this and washing from this. That would be like that there would be logic to doing that. But also, I mean, that's more work than I care about doing. Get your company. Aw, how dare you say that about me when I should be saying that about you when I tune into your Hollow Knight and occasionally your Overwatch streams, and you know, I just enjoy the background noise. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to do more, I guess, is what it boils down to. But like in like a healthy way. I want to feel like I'm actually like doing something other than like pushing the start stream button and doing the big funny. I mean, hey man, like, background noise is background noise. I have watched people play worse. Peeking in my dark past, I used to moderate for a League of Legends streamer. I'm not going to say who, because they're actually kind of well-ish known nowadays, and I don't want to put that target on their head, but I used to be a moderator for a League of Legends stream, and let me tell you, that was just... you saw some things. You saw some things. It was dire. Like, man, you think people thirst after VTubers? Dear God. It gets so much worse than you know. But yeah. That's okay, though. Oh, Bravest Soldier. Ugh. That was actually a moderation job I stepped down from. To be fair, I had good reason to, because I had, like, personal stuff going on, but, oh, man. There ain't no drama like League drama. Although I hear some other drama nowadays can kind of contend with that, but we don't like dealing with drama here to begin with, so... It is funny, too, because every now and then I will, just like on a whim, I will watch an old League of Legends video. Well, not an old one. Well, maybe an old one depending on how I'm feeling, or I'll like watch something more recent. Just out of curiosity, just be like, oh, I wonder what the game's like nowadays. And I'll get like this itch to like play it. I always resist it though. Like, I just remember how low the player base is. I feel like if maybe enough people convince me to play it again, maybe I'd at least play with friends, but yeah, on my own, never again. I'm never solo queuing ever again. I will not do that to myself. I want to practice self-care. Oh, no, I was just talking about my experience moderating for a League of Legends streamer guild. Don't worry. If you can hear that. If you can't hear that, well, well... I think that's another thing that like always bugged me about League, like being in the League sphere too, was like, because like a lot of like games have like competitive and ranked. People really like they judged your worth based on your League rank. It was really kind of a weird thing. Because I was like gold, you know, like gold's like average, and that's fine. I have no shame in being gold. Like that just means like I have a basic comprehension of the game. But, like, man, there's just some people who would not talk to me because I was gold. They're just like, if you were a diamond, you might be worth my time, or And God forbid you were bronze. Oh god, if you were bronze, no one wanted to even interact with you. It was bad. God forbid you were bronze. You were basically like a pariah. But that also wasn't a good feeling, you know? Because like your value extends beyond a game. And if people are going to kind of like look down on you because of, you know, a funny like little badge you have in a game, that's just not worth it. Anyone deserves to be treated better than that. Okay, make that? Okay, I wasn't sure I was going to make it. A Legend Streamer League. Ah, yeah. Yeah, the League environment is, Oh, I know you've heard the toxicity. You talked to Marv. I know Marv has been deep in the league rabbit hole in the past. Let's see. Okay, I'm missing something on this roof. Oh, what? Oh, okay. What am I still missing on the roof, though? It's not clean yet. I see, like, little smatterings, but I feel like there's, like, maybe a big chunk somewhere I'm missing. Oh, this is, like, a weird thing where it's, like, part of the gutter? Maybe? Oh my god, it was part of the gutter. Okay. Well, let's see if we can clear out the rest of the gutter, then. Okay, there's a little bit missed down here. Yeah, that sounds like the typical League of Legends experience. Yeah, I can definitely say up until... you see a lot of slurs in League. And yet people still don't really get reliably banned. It's kind of a comedic joke, the moderation of that game. League is like the one game I will never like fully defend or the running of. Although Blizzard's kind of on thin ice for me now and then, some nowadays. But they've at least been taking strides to be better, so. But they're still on thin ice for me. I may dust off WoW on occasion, but okay, well, I'm missing stuff on that gutter still, and that's gonna bother me. Yeah, there's like, where am I missing? Where am I oh, it's probably like, oh, I see. There's like, oh, wait, really? I didn't get this? Huh. Okay, it's just like a... Okay, there we go. And then I think... Yeah, I think there's stuff... Yeah. Yeah, I never really got into Overwatch myself, but I do know... I know a lot of people play it, and I definitely know it gets a little... Definitely gets a little rowdy. Definitely Marvel Rivals, because a lot of people I know play Marvel Rivals from time to time, and occasionally I'll like sit in a call just kind of like listen to them. And I remember the time that this is like recent. I was like sitting in a call with a bunch of people while we were playing Marvel Rivals, and there's this one guy who was like just trying to like be like, guys, look at how much hotter I am than you, and he was like linking his Instagram, which I mean, first off, I mean, proud of you for being proud of yourself, homie, but also like, why are you doxing yourself potentially to strangers on the internet over Marvel Rivals of all things? Like, be careful of that personal information, Chief. You don't necessarily want to be broadcasting that. It was oddly amusing, though, because he was just, like, so, like... Because he was also trying to be like, hey, if you guys are in a call, you should invite me to your Discord. And then he would say, like, a bunch of slurs and be like, anyway, invite me to your Discord. And it'd be like, no. You crazy? It's weird. Like, a lot of these games I don't really enjoy playing, but it's just fascinating to see some of the interactions that occur, like, in the vicinity of these games. Yeah, some people are extremely detached. It's wild. And it's like weird because I hate drama. Like I hate being involved in drama. I hate like watching friends of mine go through drama. But like it's just somehow I don't know what it is. It's like weird. Like sometimes like it's like a train wreck, right? You'll see someone just being a bizarre little, just an unhinged little specimen, and like you just can't look away. You like have to sit there and watch, and it's just like it's oddly fascinating somehow. And I don't know why. Like why it baits me in the way it does sometimes. Well, I don't even know about bait, because, like, I'm just an observer, right? Like, I'm just a watcher. But, I don't know, it's weird. God, I hope I'm never involved in any kind of drama now I think about it. Ugh. I barely have the energy for my own stuff. I'm not too worried about that, though. I feel I've done a decent enough job of curating my space. I hopefully don't ever have to worry about that. I'm surrounded by some pretty good people. Well, I guess Gil's there too, but, you know. I don't even know if Gil's here for me to roast her, but I'm going to roast her anyway. This barn takes up like the vast majority of the cleaning job here, though. I could probably bust out the floor cleaner here soon. I do want to try and finish cleaning off the remnants of this, though. That's what we're missing. And, okay, just little bits on the roof here. Alright. Sitting up a little bit because I'm starting to do that shrimp thing again, and I really shouldn't be doing that shrimp thing. Okay, yeah, this is the one. This is the game changer. I mean, it's not that much of a game changer because it kind of... Honestly, for something like this, it's not the, Actually, does that really change? Yeah, it's got like different sizes. This definitely isn't the friendliest surface for it, though. I'll definitely concede that. But that's okay. It'll help getting a good swath of the filth out of the way. And then where it's almost time for us to go deal with that monstrosity, which, again, I think is not going to be as bad as I initially feared. Yeah, why am I extending it? This is actually so much smoother. Looking pretty good. Well, I mean, okay, not that good, actually, because everything's pretty spread apart now, but I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Actually, I haven't tried on the roof. Can I get away with the wider reach? Kinda, actually, yeah. This actually comes off pretty effectively, so... Okie doke. Let's clean the roof. Oh, well, that's a little embarrassing. I can probably put this up here, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'll help. That'll help any unfortunate little missteps. A lot of roof to cover though, but I'm gonna get rid of the big chunks. I think this will work out pretty well. I was just gonna check one little thing really quick if the game will let me tab out. There we go. Had to think a little bit about that one. Okay. I'm currently making dinner plans this Wednesday, so I just need to make sure I respond to a text in a timely manner before someone went to bed. Because boy howdy, I've been going to bed early these past couple weeks, but dear Lord, one of my friendos has been going to bed even earlier. We're so close to freedom, I can taste it. And then we have to deal with that monstrosity, but that won't be so bad, I somehow feel. Also, I'm gonna say it, I feel like the white nozzle is not doing the work I want it to. Not in the slightest, but that's okay, because that's why we can always kick it down a notch. A little less reach, but a bit more power. That's what you need sometimes. So close. I'm also missing a bit in the gutter too, but I don't know where. Oh, I actually missed a little bit of this. I didn't realize. Oh, that was louder than I was prepared for. Oh, I guess I got the rest of the gutter. Oh, I can actually buy a new attachment, I think. That might be handy when we get to the silo, actually. Where are you? You are here. Yes, a little bit of extra reach. Oh, I'm so ready to be done with this roof. I feel like I've lived on this roof for years. It's really only been like probably the past hour or so, but still. The main thing that stinks is such a large surface, and all the little like specks I'm missing are so spread out now. Oh, there's a little bit on the siding yet, I suppose. Thankfully, they don't require you to do a perfectly thorough job, but unfortunately, everything is annoyingly spread out just enough. You know what? I also might look into streaming soon too. I keep like meaning to do it, but I keep like waiting for an excuse to do it. I don't think I need an excuse. I think I need to like get the gang together and we play Mario Party. It's been too long. I've had an itch. And I keep saying, maybe I'll ask people to play Mario Party. Maybe I'll ask people to play Mario Party. But no, I need to like rip the band-aid off and be like, hey, bitches, we're playing Mario Party. It's been too long. I need my fix. I need to play Luigi again and get unreasonably angry at people. This would actually probably help. Yeah, that was probably a good idea. Check down here. Oh, it's been too long since I played Mario Party. I really want to. And I know a not small group of people I could pester about it too, so. Really, the only annoying part is just finding the time. Okay, I think, yeah, we can bring you back to your original destination. Or do we need to? Okay, we do need for like the topmost bit, but getting that extension was a good play, actually, it looks like. Because, yeah, this is definitely letting us get a lot of coverage here. You know what? Yeah, you know, I think, because I'm going to be done here soon anyway, I think I'm going to, like, rally the troops and see if I can plan something at some point. It genuinely has been far too long. Even if it's not, like, something immediate, we can plan something eventually. Okay, well this does present a problem with this being so close. You know, honestly, also, like, I was a little worried because I still have, like, a bit of a cough. It hasn't been so bad. Maybe I just need, like, an excuse to, like, yap a little bit more, because maybe it's just, like, one of those things where it's less, like, I'm coughing because I'm sick and just coughing because I haven't been using my throat as much. I'll need to stretch those throat muscles a little bit more. Yeah, now that I'm not sick, I definitely want to... Because it sucks, too, because I wanted to spend more time with people these past couple weeks before I started the new job again. But then I got sick. And you can't exactly do that as fluidly when you're ill. So, I definitely want to try and make up for lost time this week on my spare time, too. Because I do value my friends a lot. Even if I am a weird, bizarre little amorphous blob who doesn't always know the right thing to say. Excuse me. Oh, that got a wheeze out of me. You're good, Gil. You're 100% good. I don't know why your internet's being so funky. I'm dying. I'm dying, but that was a death worth dying for. Yeah, seriously saying good internet vibes. This is weird, too, because, like, Gil, you, like, never have internet issues. You're, like, the one person I know who has, like, the most stable internet imaginable. They used to be Momo, but ever since Momo moved. What the? How dare you be so greedy? You must share. My good friend Gilbert is now suffering in lack of connectivity. Connectoro. Yeah. That's a word that makes sense, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Why am I here? Who am I? Where am I? Okay. I can probably clear out a little bit more of this silo here. Did you ever, like, see a silo when you were a kid, and you just wanted to, like, climb into it? Like, you just kind of wanted to, like, climb to the top. Like, you would see the ladder on the side of the silo, and you would just want to climb on the side of it and just go inside of it. Man, that sounds weird. Man, I'm weird for that. Well, I mean, have you been playing Baldur's Gate with somebody else? Because that could... I don't know, maybe it could be their connection is doing something weird if you're playing with somebody else. Maybe not, though. I don't know. I'm definitely not, like, listen, I just service the technical computer parts. I don't service the internet parts. Yeah. Well, nowadays I know better because, there's a scene in A Silent Place that the first one, that, kind of horrifies me where silos are confirmed now, or are concerned now, so... I'm gonna drink more water. Ugh. You know, I never saw, like, the second... Because I know they made more Silent Place movies. Oh yeah, it's like one of those things, it's like the whole, like, Scrooge McDuck, like, diving into a pile of coins thing, where, like, it looks funny, but, like, because of how the, because of how dense the coins are, jumping into a pool of coins will actually hurt you and probably, like, break all your bones. And I'm sure it's, like, a similar thing with, like, all that rice, where it's, like, so densely packed that it's not, like, a comfy landing. Well, I guess not grains of rice. I mean, I guess people probably store rice in silos too. I'd imagine. I don't know why I associate grain with just like grain of rice nowadays. I eat too much rice probably. Yeah, Quiet Place. You know, I didn't mind the first one. It's like one of those funny movies where it's like, yeah, like that was what kind of got me. It's just like, oh man. Yeah, you really are denser than a bunch of grain. No, don't worry about it, Gil. Do whatever you gotta. I'm sorry that the internet's giving grievances tonight. I miss my friend. Even though my friend has other things to do. Ugh, okay. I'm glad I'm back down here because I just realized I missed a few things. Ooh, I missed that. How did I miss that? That was very apparent. I missed that. You know, I think, like, don't get me wrong. Like, does A Quiet Place have its flaws? Oh, absolutely. But it's a fun movie. You are oh God, what did you do? There's like something you were overlooking. It wasn't there. You had like some background program on or something. I'm betting. Because I know that reaction. You overlooked something very obvious, didn't you? Why? Okay, I know you have your your work VPN, but why was it specifically connected to the Netherlands? Did that just kind of happen, or that one you're going to explain to me a little bit? Why specifically the Netherlands? Gil? Oh, connects to RAN. Oh, yeah, that would do it. That would absolutely do that. Oh, that reminds me. I need to double check, make sure the VPN with my work computer doesn't act weird next week. Yeah, we'll worry about that tomorrow. That is weird, though. Of all places, the Netherlands. I mean, I know a few people in the Netherlands, but yeah, this is a weird one. Because like the Netherlands and Australia, I don't know why, but I know like an unreasonable number of people in both those countries for some reason. I need to get. Oh, I do need to get below this one. Okay. Sheesh. Yeah, I guess like I guess next time just double check the VPN. Turns out the answer was right in front of your eyes the entire time, and you didn't even notice. Hey, it's still not as funny as Richard coming to Fate Grand Order a whole year early. Still can't believe they did that. Okay, I'm missing a little. I'll probably have to do a quick sweep of the roof, but I think we're about in the clear here. Oh, it's great. I think that's what I love about like Fate Strange Fate getting so much love is it's really introducing a lot of people to like Fate who never knew a lot of stuff before. It's so hilarious seeing people learning just about the more wholesome things that Fate has to offer. Like Richard just being unhealthily obsessed with Excalibur. Which is apparently a natural thing that happened in I've learned this, that apparently that was a thing Richard Lionheart did, was he wanted Excalibur so badly that he started calling a lot of the swords he picked up on his travels Excalibur, and would then sell them to people saying that they were Excalibur to like help fund his travels more. What a funny guy. Richard Lionheart, man. Yeah, like that's not just them like making that up. He actually was like obsessed with finding Excalibur, which I think is great. I think we can probably just polish off the roof now, right? Okay, I think if we angle this a little bit more, we can be just about done. Yeah, a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. Why did I pull that out? There we go. Go to the roof. So we're missing. Okay, probably this. Booyah. Oh, another one somewhere. Yeah. You. Aha, side window. Oh, really? I never. That's what I missed? Oh, oh no, you got Carmilla. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, what am I? What? Oh, did I not? I'm missing another window. Really? Oh, I was not as attentive as I thought I was. Oh yeah, oh wow, that's a filthy window. How did I miss that? Dear Lord. There we go. Well, that is a interesting angle to show the cleaning job from. I'll say that much. Hmm. Yeah, there you can see where I spent 20 years on the roof. Oh, there goes the silo. Yeah, the silo was a kind of a nice little cool down, actually. Then we got Stonehenge, but it was gonna be a short one tonight, so that's okay. Let's see. Trying to see if there's anyone I should throw y'all away at. Yeah, we're free of the barn. Our shelves are filling up. Where is the barn? Oh, there it is. I do like that they put the stages over here when you're done with them. It's a nice feeling of accomplishment seeing this fill up more and more. There's a kitty. Yeah, you got kitties. You got Squeak. You got Bubbles. And of course you got the OG Ulysses. You can pet all of them. Easily the best part of the game is you can pet the cat. You can pet all 3 cats. Squeak usually kind of likes to hang out apart from the other 2 for some reason. I don't quite know why, but we appreciate an independent little kitty. Alright. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for me tonight. Again, my throat's still a little so I don't want to overtax it. I'll probably be back on Thursday. So I think, who am I going to throw y'all at? Oh, well, he just started, so actually I might as well. Let's see if I can throw y'all over at... Because again, sometimes it lets me do the raid, other times it doesn't. And tonight it looks like... It looks like tonight... no, not. Why are you being weird? Alright, yeah, it looks like tonight will. So tonight I'm going to throw you all over at a Mr. Casper Caccini because he is actually in the middle of his Sonic-thon. He's been going through a lot of the Sonic the Hedgehog games on stream. Mostly the 3D ones. But yeah, he just started, so I will go ahead and throw y'all over him. And yeah, there's a Discord. You put stuff in, and thank you for posting stuff, Gil. I'm not going to do my typical spiel, but yeah, I'm going to send you all over to Casper. Say hi, be nice, behave yourselves. I'll know if you don't. And yeah, I'll probably be back Thursday. But otherwise, have a good day. Have a good evening, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you when I'll see you. Okay? Okay. Goodbye.